In the vast expanse between pixels and posts, there's a frequency only the brave can hear. You found it. 89.9, The Void. Two voices, infinite opinions, zero filter, stories from Reddit, news from the digital frontier. Welcome to The Void.
Good evening. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, dude.
Yeah, it's nice that we read those Reddit stories. It's nice to peer on other people's dramas. Sometimes I gotta be real.
It is nice. It is nice to just see other people's life going to shit and be like, I'm so glad that that's not me.
It's not a part of what I'm doing.
Alright, sorry, I just had to make sure the audio was good. Audio was
Yeah,
fantastic.
you're good.
Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy SleepCactus and LovelyKnights. We're back again. If you probably don't know him, because why would you? It doesn't matter. We're about to read some gaming news.
Hell yeah.
Like, I was about to get people caught up, but at the end of the day, it's not really matter. We're streaming on your channel, so it's all good.
Hell yeah,
All right.
dog.
So I wanted to bring some gaming news some news articles I found very interesting about the future of gaming. And so the first one is comes from Game Rant. EA is pushing devs to use AI, and they're not happy. This is a fresh article, came out 11 hours ago.
Illuminate me.
EA's management is reportedly pushing employees to use artificial intelligence in their daily tasks, including coding, concept art, and more. This move towards AI did not sit well with many developers at EA. However, as multiple employees have complained about the tool's efficiency. That's a weird sentence. EA is one of the largest publishers in the gaming industry and has suffered some major changes lately. Back in September, EA confirmed that it would be acquired in a $55 billion deal involving an investor group composed of Silver Lake, Affinity Partners, and Saudi Arabia's Public Investment Fund, the PIF. The most controversial aspect of the deal was that it included a leveraged buyout which put EA in around $20 billion of debt. So already starting off, EA is looking bad.
Perfectly. Oh fuck. Yeah, dude, like...
Damn, bro, you're getting railed out here. What's happening? What happened?
I don't remember it. I'll be real.
I've never fought this guy. The mods you have on this game is crazy.
This isn't even the mods, dude.
Are you sure? Because I've never fought a servo mech scrap bot like that.
Oh god. It's one of those things where you hop back into a video game after so long.
And you're like, what's going on?
Don't know what the fuck is going on.
Where did I leave off of? Why is this guy so mad at me?
Alright, come on, shoot. Execute critical. Hell yeah.
Why do you have a cowboy hat? What's going on?
Because I like the cowboy hat.
Back to the news article.
Yeah,
EA is
please.
reportedly pushing widespread AI usage among its employees. In a news report by Business Insider, several unnamed EA employees complained about the mandate to increase AI usage in the company. According to these sources, AI programs like the in-house chatbot Reef, R-E-E-F, GBT, are being pushed into just about everything, quote-unquote. For example, AI is allegedly being used to generate code, which requires quite a bit of cleanup later. Devs from areas such as level design have been tasked with helping the in-house bot to learn their work too, which has sparked fears that they may be replaced. Some employees have also been mandated to use the technology to increase their efficiency using AI as some sort of thought partner. Alright, so off rip, dog. Not great. Integrated tank bot, dog? What? I'm sorry, I'm reading for chat. I look down to read these news articles, and then I see up and this guy's fighting a boss. Ado, what have you gotten him into?
I'll be real, I forgot, but
Grenades.
this isn't... Oh, okay.
Oh! Ada down! Ada down!
Ada's a robot, she'll be fine. Get a dog. That shit sounds fucked. Shit
You
is
want to pause so you can give your thoughts real quick? First of all, perfect way to... Good pause, dog. Good pause.
Maybe for the future I'll pick a calmer game.
More chill game. Maybe that might be the.
Next time
God
I'll do
damn, they
Kingdom
make it look
Hearts.
so much easier in the YouTube videos that I watch.
Next time I'll do Kingdom Hearts. Oh my god. Okay.
Okay, so already I can see why EA is doing this, but at the same time, what a fucking shitty move to do. Like it's so EA has already such like bad just karma, aura, just a bad vibe about them. They're just kind of already hated in the gaming community. And now they're fucking using AI just in just about every part of their fucking job.
100%.
Every part of game design.
They're, I believe Plants vs. Zombies got a remake or a reboot, or it got a something, and a lot of its artwork is AI. And that's fucked. I mean, that takes away as you see, it takes away jobs. And I understand using AI to supplement, but when it's completely replacing something,
they're doing it in every fucking dude, level design and fucking concept art. That's crazy. Back to the
is it dead?
article. It fucking blew up, dog. Alright. The report also cited a former senior employee at Respawn who believes their team was let go due to AI being used in some parts of the QA process by feeding the machine with playtest feedback. It's not entirely surprising that these changes are happening considering EA CEO Andrew Wilson has defended AI since 2023, claiming that the technology would augment our incredible teams, quote unquote. In fact, more and more developers and executives have praised AI recently. Early in October, former God of War executive Megan Morgan Juinio defended generative AI in game development. She claims AI is a tool that can augment the developer's capabilities, and the technology will continue to evolve whether people embrace it or not.
I would like to find out, do they have a list of sources? Because I would like to find the developers praising AI. Because
Well, it seems the only people who are praising it are fucking high-level execs, dog. I mean, we
yeah,
had Andrew Wilson, the CEO of EA or AI, as I'm not gonna say, and Megan Morgan, who is the former God of War executive. So she's the former executive of God of War.
I mean,
It doesn't even seem like these people are in like the development process. You know what I mean? So it's so crazy that these people are praising AI when they're not even like at a risk of losing their jobs or anything.
it just
And why I understand what Megan's coming from, saying like, well, this technology will continue to to develop, and other even if we don't embrace it or not, that doesn't mean you should just like embrace it full heartedly.
I believe Hideo Kojima is coming out with a new game. It took him like 4 or 5 years to make because he wanted to do everything hands on, and that I feel like that's how we should be running games. You know?
Yeah, dude. Once you start letting machines be able to express art and feelings, that's when we start crossing this weird divide that I'm not really comfortable in. You know what I mean? When it comes to numbers and shit, where it's just mathematical, I can understand that. But when you start letting it be like, no, we wanted to do some more free form stuff like art. That's where I start having business, because art is just expressive. And when you can break it down and make it simple as something as simple a machine can do, I don't know, dude. It's freaky. It scares me to think about.
It's a glowing lake.
All
Yeah.
right, back to the article.
Please do.
Apart from EA, other companies have also been diving into AI. Subnautica 2 publisher Crafton has committed to being a so-called AI-first company. For example, the company intends to automate work and implement an AI-centered management system using the technology to solve complex problems and improve productivity. Only time will tell how AI will change the gaming industry, and hopefully it'll be for the better and not the detriment of the workers' jobs and games quality. That's the end of the
That
article, dog.
that sucks. Subnautica is such a good game. I mean,
I've never played Subnautica 2, so I don't know what the AI did, dog, but now they're making an AI management system, so now the AI is gonna manage itself. That seems weird, dog. There's gonna be like almost no human oversight. That's a
well,
little
the first
disgusting, dog.
Subnautica was really good. I don't know. Has the
I
second one
never played the
released?
second one. Yeah, the second one's already been out. It's been out for years. And the crazy thing is, I don't see shit from Subnautica 2. Like, even in shorts and stuff, I always see clips from people playing Subnautica 1. So I don't know if it's a good or bad thing.
Well, we'll
Alright,
see. Right.
well, viewers, let us know what you think, because I think this is fucking just a dark turn for gaming.
Get in the comments, I guess.
Yeah, dude, fucking get out on Twitter, fucking let people know.
Also, I am getting irradiated as fuck.
Yeah, put on Radaway or something.
No, I will.
Alright, next one. Another article from GameSpot. GameStop. that's not annoying.
From GameSpot. GameStop.
Yeah, GameStop declares the console wars officially over with Halo on PS5. Welcome to the era of console peace. So this was released yesterday, like 6:30 in the morning. Following the announcement that Halo Campaign Evolved will be coming to PS5 as well as Xbox Series X and S and PC, GameStop has leveraged its position as a neutral entity to declare the decades-long console wars officially over. So for those of you who don't know, because maybe you're too young or maybe it's been so long, Halo Campaign Evolved was the first Halo game ever. According to a tongue-in-cheek statement posted to X by GameStop, the company attributes the beginning of the ongoing increasingly petty conflict known as the console wars, quote unquote, to the release of Halo Combat Evolved as an Xbox exclusive title in 2001. Now that Microsoft has announced that a remake of that title, Halo Campaign Evolved, will come to PlayStation 5 in 2026, GameStop has called the official end to the infamous console wars.
I mean, that's so cool, though. I love Halo.
It is sick that Halo 1 and hopefully Halo 2, which I just think is the best Halo, just because that was the last one I ever played, would be coming to PlayStation, would be pretty sick.
I remember playing Halo when I was a kid, and I remember playing Kingdom Hearts when I was a kid, so having them both on the same console. I mean, they had been for a while. Kingdom Hearts went to Xbox, but my point still stands. Also, the fact that Xbox is going to have Steam support in their next console, I think that's pretty dope.
That is pretty sick.
Yeah.
Alright, now go just cite the actual tweet itself. So this is from GameStop's official Twitter post. GameStop declares the console wars over, bold text. Whereas, for the past 2 decades, the global gaming community has been engaged in an ongoing, increasingly petty conflict known as the console wars. Whereas, said conflict originated in the early 2000s with the release of Halo Combat Evolved as an Xbox exclusive title. Whereas Halo Campaign Evolved is officially coming to PlayStation in 2026 with cross-platform play. Therefore, GameStop, acting under its authority as a neutral entity and the world's retail gaming and trading destination, hereby declares the official cessation of the console wars. All claims to exclusivity are hereby dissolved. Console loyalists are instructed to cease hostilities, disband militias, and enjoy this new era of gaming. GameStop will continue to operate as a demilitarized zone, offering hardware, accessories, and trade-ins to combatants of all sides. Power to the players.
Hell yeah.
Alright, GameStop. Alright, that was a pretty sick.
Hell yeah, dude. I gotta pause real quick. It was an overstimulation, but 100%. I think the only player left that we have is Nintendo. I think once Nintendo hops on the for the players bandwagon, then we've won.
But I mean, to be fair, did anybody ever consider Nintendo? Did anybody consider that maybe Nintendo wasn't even part of the console wars? I never really considered them part of the console wars. There was always Xbox and PlayStation, and then Nintendo was its own thing.
I feel like
Like,
I would agree up until the recent years when Nintendo's trying to tout itself as a AAA platform, and it just can't keep up.
yeah, it can. I mean, it's got its diehard fans. It does what it's good at best. The Mario games, the family-friendly games, the party games. Fucking
And
awesome.
then you hate to see. I guess this is recent gaming news. Persona 3 Reload is coming onto the Switch too, and to see it downgrade graphically so much just to fit on it, it hurts.
Yeah, and just or even remember that when Mortal Kombat X was
Oh, so
released at launch, and it was yeah, the graphics couldn't be more different, dude. The quality was a huge just drop off.
the drop, and then but then it runs things like Breath of the Wild, and like that was a beautiful game. But then you see
Yeah,
Tears of the Kingdom, and they overreached. And then the new Pokemon game, I don't know if you've seen, but I implore you to go look up Pokemon ZA textures, and it's just these flat PNGs
mm.
of the walls with windows. It's not actual windows. It's not real wall. Like it's just pictures.
It's just flat.
It's just flat.
Mm.
And it's such a nitpicky thing, but also like it takes you out of the immersion.
Yeah, dude. Like something's like what is it? Beauty is in is it was it like the beauty's in the details?
Beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
That's what it. What's the
The
devil's
devil's in the details.
That's what it is. Fuck. Yeah, damn it. It is beauties in the eyes. Fuck. Right. Well, then I guess I just shot myself in the foot. Never mind.
No,
I didn't
continue.
have anything to say. No, but just like yeah, you know me. I'm a big hater. So once I see one thing, it starts to bottle up into different things. And when you can notice something as small as oh, the textures aren't there. Everything looks kind of flat. That can start a cascading effect of you noticing other things that you don't like and the things that stand out to you. But glad that Halo 1 is coming to PlayStation. Definitely gonna fucking cop that. As a PlayStation player myself, I was actually started off as a Xbox player. My first console ever was an Xbox. And then my console history has been Xbox, Wii, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, 5, Xbox Series X, and then Switch. And those three I have all at the same time.
I think.
But I
Well,
only use the PlayStation 5.
my console history has been PlayStation 1, 2, DS, 3DS, Wii. I got a GameCube after a Wii, and I had that for the longest time. And then I had a PS4, and then a PS5, and then a Steam Deck. So,
Can I just say, I always hated this fucking aspect of,
oh god,
why didn't you just... You know you could just leave after like 3 attempts or 2 attempts, and then do it again, right?
because it's called persistence.
Back to the article.
Yeah, please.
While the Halo campaign Evolved release isn't quite as definitive an end to console exclusivity as the GameStop post suggests, it is a major move for exclusivity for Xbox. While the company has previously released some of its other major exclusives franchised to PlayStation, including Gears of War, Forza Horizon 5, Halo has long been a flagship franchise for Xbox, but Halo will be on PlayStation moving forward. I will say I don't know if this does mean an end to exclusivity. I mean, it's Halo 1. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's the start, right?
True.
Okay, I'm
But
gonna
like they're not doing it for the newest Halo coming out. But to be fair, is anybody hyped for the new Halos coming out?
Ada, what the fuck do you mean can't be done? Get your ass over
Okay.
there. Also,
Xbox. Oh, I'm sorry.
no, yeah. Also, I mean, it's just it's nice to have games that were not once available for people who don't want to own multiple consoles, right?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, like for example, I bought an Xbox Series X, the big one, forgot what it is, because I wanted to play Darktide, and at release it was only available for Steam, and then it came to Xbox, and I was like, oh, it's fucking sweet, I'll get an Xbox, and got it just for Darktide, and I haven't used it since. And now it's on fucking PlayStation, and I feel like a fucking idiot.
That's why I like the Steam Deck so much. That it emulates perfectly. I mean, you can't emulate everything, but also like
It emulates a lot.
it emulates a lot. I play PS2 games. I play Game Boy games. I'm currently working on an Animal Crossing video that I play GameCube games on it. Right. I mean, there are some games that you can't play that just modern PC hardware hasn't kept up with, and that's fine.
Jesus Christ, I just saw your fucking stim. You have 64,000 stims?
Yes. Do you
Jesus
think that's
Christ,
enough?
dog. I think it's more than enough. Alright.
That's not
Xbox-
mods, by the way. That's just me being a fucking hoarder.
That's not possible.
That
We've
is
seen
possible.
how I hoard. We've seen me hoard, dog, and everyone has a fucking shit to say, but then we see how Mr. Over 64,000 stim packs over here.
Get in the fucking elevator, you piece of
Okay,
shit. All right.
Xbox X Matt Booty explained that Xbox is looking to go where places are, even if that means releasing games on rival consoles. The strategy has been working out for Xbox so far, with its former exclusive franchise seeing great sales on the PlayStation.
So.
Yep, that's it. So
Opinions.
basically, Xbox Halo's coming to Xbox. I mean, Halo's coming to PlayStation. People are hyped. I'm definitely gonna get it. Can't wait to fucking fuck shit up as Master Chief again.
Oh yeah. And isn't there a? I guess this is news. Isn't there a Halo collab coming out for Helldivers, or is that already out?
That already happened. It was what was it? Halo 3 ODST collab.
Ooh.
Got it. Got the battle pass. Looked like an ODST. Sick as fuck.
That's dope. I'm
It
not
was
a
a-
huge
it was definitely-
Helldivers fan, but
Yeah, it was a dope war bond, and I love it.
what do you get in it?
You get the ODST armor. You get the OG assault rifle from Halo. You get the main SMG from the ODST game.
Ooh.
You get the Magnum from the ODST game. No, not the Magnum. You get the suppress gun from the ODST game, and then you also get the Halo shotgun.
Damn. That's so cool.
And then another armor set. I think which is for a recon Spartan.
I can't get in there.
And then just decals, just cool paint for your
That's
for
cool.
your vehicles.
That's insanely cool. Again, Helldivers has not treated me right in most of my gaming experiences.
I will say this, so hold on, before we move on. I gotta talk shit about Helldivers, dog. I'm so upset with these fucking blue missions. They started a new fucking. You don't know shit about this.
Yeah, please.
But the new major order for this week is to attack this one planet that's in the gloom, and those missions suck dick, dog, because they're bug planets, but the bugs are everywhere. They come out of every fucking vicinity, bro, and it's so it's hair-pullingly frustrating, dog, to get through these missions. I've heard people be like, "Oh no, they're fun. These are good missions because they're hard." I was like, "They're hard, but they're not fun to fucking play." All right, that was it.
Yeah, no, it definitely is at some point punishing to the player. It felt like a lot of the times. A lot of the times the updates just felt like fixing issues that they were making by being over ambitious, which is fine, 100%. I think Helldivers as a community is great, and I haven't really run into a lot of bad players in Helldivers, but then again, I haven't played a lot of on-time multiplayer, and I'm sure you can tell me differently. But
no, the community's pretty alright.
It seems like the devs are the ones shooting themselves in the foot a lot of the time.
Yeah, dude, I have a feeling I'm of the party that the devs love the enemies way more than they love the players, because it seems that they give the enemies way more love than they give the players, dog, because they keep giving the enemies more and more enemy types, more and more enemy varieties, boosts, and then we keep getting fucked. I haven't gotten a new, the newest, what was I saying? The newest, was it stratagem they're called? The new special weapon that you can unlock is basically a missile silo, which is kind of sick, but for some mission types you just can't fucking use it because everything's underground. So it's kind of like, what the fuck is the point? Also,
Yeah.
I can't reload my ammo on my fucking mech, dog, and I'm still upset about that.
The amount of times that I've like run into the question mark glitch or the ragdoll,
The
or
ragdoll is always annoying, dog. Yeah, there's nothing worse than getting ragdoll and dying.
one of the times
All right,
that I
let's
played.
move on
Okay, yeah.
down to our last news article. Actually, how long have we been streaming? What's the stream at? We are at
How long have we been through?
only 25 minutes. No, we got more. We can find some more articles to read, unless you want to call it.
No, yeah, please continue.
Okay, so the next one is from Polygon. Next gen Xbox will reportedly play your entire Xbox library, Steam games, and more. This came out, I believe, yesterday. Yep, yesterday. The next gen. Nope, get out of here. No ads, thank you. The next generation of Xbox hardware will play your entire Xbox console library, quote unquote. Behave like a Windows PC gaming device when you hit it when you want it to, and do away with pay-to-play multiplayer. According to a new report from Windows Central, citing sources, the unnamed Xbox Series X successor, so the new console coming out, will reportedly feature a console-like interface with the options to jump over to other stores like Steam, Battle.net, and Epic Game Store, should players want a more PC-style experience. So it seems like they're kind of taking the Xbox Ally, that little handheld device that just came out,
Yeah.
and kind of integrating that into the new system coming out?
Which I think is really great. Let me say this real quick. I'm an advocate for people including Steam games on home system consoles, because a lot of the people who I think would be like enjoy games, I also don't think would enjoy AAA games, and a lot of the great indie games come out on Steam, and they're cheap, they're affordable. Steam games often go on sale. I can tell you with a certain fact that the only games that I paid full price for are Persona 3 Reload and the entire Kingdom Hearts collection. That's because I knew what I was buying. I've never bought another Steam game for full price because I waited for it to go on sale, because they run sales every other week. And I think it's great.
Yeah, 100%. You're not going to see any yep.
Yeah, 100%.
You're not going to hear me say anything bad. You're not going to hear any negativity from me. That's what I was going to say.
Also, Steam doesn't have you pay an egregious amount of money for a membership, because you own all the digital content. I mean, digital ownership in this day and age is a bit iffy, so whether or not you own something, I guess, is up to your legal definition of ownership. But with Steam games, it's definitive. You own the product once you buy it. You can download it on another console. Game sharing's kind of iffy, but that's okay. Like, this is something that you own, and
it's not like PlayStation or Xboxes where like, oh, you have access to this game until we decide to take it off of our fucking network. Like how they do on the PlayStation Store, where they give you access to sorts of stuff on their subscription-based web. Was it the PlayStation Plus catalog?
Oh, they since covered it.
Or the Gold catalog. So we all know what I'm talking about. Yes.
Yeah, 100%. And it's not Nintendo Switch 2, which, by the way, Nintendo Switch, one of my favorite consoles of all time, and it sucks at the route they went with in terms of legal ownership. And it definitely was a big factor on whether or not I bought the Switch 2. Because the fact that like they could brick it at any time really was a definite like no-go for me.
Oh yeah, what was their
If
their
you
rules for
modify
that?
the console in any way, shape, or form, they are allowed to
To break your
remotely
shit.
deactivate your machine. In fact, it's not that movie piece of shit. Uh, it's not just that they withhold the legal right to do it at any time. Whether or not like it comes down to the fact that they like the way you use their system. If you are a streamer and it turns out one day that like oh Nintendo didn't like what you said about their product, they can break your console. I'm sure there's more legal loopholes for them to jump into, but that's what it comes down to. Oh, I'm back at the front. Uh, and I dislike that. I 100% find that manipulative. I find that disheartening, and I'll stick with my Switch 1. Thank you. They didn't even improve on the Switch 2. It's got worse battery life. It has get out of here. It has less battery life. It has less graphic processing power. I'm sure it runs smoother, but at a worse frame rate, at at more sacrifices, and just overall worse performance than the Switch OLED, the Switch One. I mean, yeah, you'll get the higher updated system, but yes. Oh, but what's that gonna do if you can't play your favorite games? And again, Nintendo's locking a lot of their retro games behind paywalls when a lot of the people that they want to advertise to are the people that want these retro games. I have people in my family who really love the classic Nintendo games, but like, ooh, a fat man. Whoa!
Oh, where did that fucking deathlock come
I'm
from?
gonna
Heal up, dog. You're about to die.
I'm gonna die. But they hide it behind a $20 paywall a month, which is an egregious price for a membership.
All right. Back to the thing, because we've now gone from the new Xbox console coming out
Give
to
up. Yes.
to Switch.
Can't
Alright,
open
those details on the
doors.
next gen Xbox probably won't be a surprise to the fans who have been closely watching statements from executives like Phil Spencer and Sarah Bond, or who have played with the ROG Xbox Ally, Microsoft and Asus's new
Asus?
handheld game, Asus's handheld gaming computer. In fact, Windows Central's report say that the Xbox Ally and its Xbox full screen experience is essentially what the next Xbox will look like. Microsoft has roughly outlined some of those details already. Bond has said that next generation Xbox consoles would run on Windows and would not be locked to a single store, quote unquote. So you can go from the Steam store to the Xbox store to the Epic Game Store, so on and so forth.
Yep.
That's kind of cool. This is all about building your gaming. This is all about building you a gaming platform that's always with you, so you can play the games you want across devices anywhere you want, delivering you an Xbox experience not locked to a single store or tied to one device, quote unquote. Bond said in June as part of an announcement with AMD, which will provide chips for the next-gen Xbox. Bond added that the Xbox team is working closely with the Windows team to ensure that Windows is the #1 platform for gaming, quote unquote. Prior to that, Steam integration for a next-gen Xbox seemingly leaked back in March. Bond, president of Xbox, recently described the next-gen Xbox as going to be a very premium, very high-end, curated experience, quote unquote, and that we're starting to see some of the thinking that we have in this handheld. Said that we are starting to see some of the thinking that we have in this handheld. What? Referring to the Xbox Ally. That was a weird sentence. Did that throw off anybody else?
Threw me off.
And we're starting to see some of the thinking that we have in this handheld. Well, I understand what she's saying, but it is a weird sentence to say. She's saying, like, basically, what we did in the Xbox Ally, we want to kind of do it into a console, into a bigger console, right? Which is, again, feels like we kind of already repeated this sentiment like 3 or 4 times already. Bond's description of a very premium, very high-end curated experience, quote-unquote, certainly implies that the next-gen Xbox hardware would be expensive. Again, that's not a surprise given the high price of the Xbox Ally X and the increasingly high price of Xbox Series X and S hardware. But it paints a picture of a next-gen Xbox being closer to a PC with console-like approachability. Expectations are that the next Xbox will be more expensive than the next PlayStation, as Microsoft tries to find a sweet spot between traditional console and high-end PC gaming. Perhaps the most interesting revelation out of Windows Central's report, albeit somewhat obvious, is dropping the paywall for online gaming on the next Xbox. Microsoft's Xbox Live Gold subscription requirement for internet gameplay was a major revenue generator for the company, a feature that has since been bundled into Xbox Game Pass. But if Microsoft is curating a more PC-like experience where multiplayer doesn't cost consumers an extra fee, charging for that access on the next generation makes little sense. It also gives Microsoft a new selling point that might make a very premium hardware price go down a little easier. Microsoft says that it's in the process of ramping up its next-gen Xbox. Bond recently told Variety, "We have our next-gen hardware in development. We've been looking at prototyping and designing. The new hardware, quote unquote." She added, "We are always listening to what players and creators want. When there is demand for innovation, we're going to build it." Quote unquote.
So a lot of the same stuff, right?
So basically what they're saying is that so they're going to try to make this new Xbox kind of like a PC, but just in a console. And with that comes caveats. So, sorry. You want to hit here. Make sure he doesn't hit you there. Oh, what's this? The Institute pistol? The Heartbreaker Mark 10.
That's what I just named my shit. You're fine.
Heart Piercer. I said Heartbreaker.
Yeah. The Broken Sith is Kellogg's pistol. This is my upgraded pistol. Living Like Larry, because it's a laser gun. I think it's funny. Jack be nimble, because Jack be quick.
Yeah. And jumped over the candlestick.
Yeah, and then spray and pray.
Alright, but back to the thing. And I do have some worries, some concerns.
Oh, please. I would love to hear them.
If the Xbox is going to be is going to be more expensive, there has to be a fucking awesome experience because, I don't know if you remember, but, wholesalers are just straight up taking Xbox products off the shelves. They're taking the Series S and X are no longer being sold at Target because they're just too expensive. Nobody wants to buy them, and they're taking up revenue space.
That's fair, but also if it touts everything that it says it's gonna have, I think it's gonna be worth the price. Again, Steam Deck, one of my favorite consoles today. Like I've had it for 4 or 5 years now. No, that's not true. Like 2 or 3, and I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt, the best $700 I've ever spent. Big entry price, but at the same time, the amount of shit that I've gotten, the amount of hours that I put into games that I normally wouldn't have put into, but now that I have a platform for it, I think Steam is the perfect platform for those who want to get into games, but the price just isn't doing it for them. Because a lot of AAA games are now $80, $70. And
Yeah, dude, that's crazy.
when it comes to either having a game that you'll like or eating food, because again,
It's funny, though. These games are so expensive. You literally have to be like, well, this is an actual meal I'm about to pay in order to play this video game. Is it worth it?
and most of the
That
time
is
it's
shit.
no.
Yeah, there's honestly some shit like that's the reason why I haven't bought Black Myth Wukong. I was like, yeah, I want to play the game, but am I willing to spend $70 for this game? You know what I mean? Which is again another great thing about Steam is because if I had access to Steam, I just wait for it to go on sale. But because it's on PlayStation and I'm only playing on the PlayStation, it's not gonna go on sale for a while.
And you're just going to have to hope it either hits the PS Plus free catalog or you find a pre-owned at GameStop, and that's highly unlikely.
Yeah, and not only that, I personally just don't like GameStop just because
That's very fair.
just the amount of times you go, I've won in and been like, oh, I'm bringing in all this stuff, and they're like, we're gonna give you $5,
$5.
and you're like, bitch, why? What have I done? What have I done to
But it's
deserve
a
this?
whole PlayStation 5, 100%. $5.
But it's been used, so we can't really sell it at full price. So we're honestly, I'm doing you a favor because there's
Like-
no way you're gonna get more than $100 for all this. And you're like, bitch,
Ada,
what?
go the fuck in there. 100%.
But something I am looking forward to is like that not having to pay to be online because I just had to renew my PlayStation subscription in order just to play online games, and that shit was like $60. No, it wasn't. I spent like I got the fucking year bundle, so I spent like $120.
Yeah,
Shit still sucks, dude.
I wait for it to go on Black Friday sale and I buy the year.
Oh, that's way smarter. I should have done that.
Because it's not a big discount, but I use it enough to justify the price.
100%. I was just like, I want to play Helldivers now, so I have to.
Yeah, and that's another
thing.
thing. Correct me if I'm wrong. You play Xbox. Do you have to have a membership to play online?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Just like you have to have a membership to play online with PlayStation. Yeah, you have to have one.
Okay.
For Xbox.
I thought it was different. That's my bad.
No, that's what they're also trying to do with this new console. They're like, oh, cool. With this new console, if it's gonna be way more PC-like, we're not gonna have our players pay for their online services, which is pretty cool. Which would be great. I mean, if that's the case, I'd be excited to see what's coming on. But as a guy who has an Xbox Series X, I mean, it's just another console, dog. I don't see any major improvements, anything crazier. I still prefer my PlayStation 5, but that's just because there's way more games on the PlayStation 5.
100%. And when I first got the PlayStation 5, I fell in love with it. But over time, it's just the PlayStation Store versus what's available on cheaper
Steam, yeah.
platforms. Yeah, I don't want to say Steam because I've glazed them hard enough. But yeah, what's available on Steam, like, it's just not worth it a lot of the times. Yep. Moral of the story: Steam good. I don't know.
Steam good. Console wars are over.
Sure, if you say so.
Yeah. I don't know who the fuck GameStop thinks they are, just to be fucking like.
They're
I mean, like,
over.
we're the arbiters. There's gonna be no more fucking console wars over. You fucking losers.
It's over. You know. Oh. You know, next time we do this segment. Next time we do this segment, I'm gonna pick a calmer game.
If you wanted to play zombies,
No, but zombies is more streamlined.
I guess.
And yeah, it's either gonna be Kingdom Hearts or Minecraft because this is a. All right, I'm gonna have to.
Yeah.
Oh, not that bad.
You are fucking irradiated as hell, though.
That's why I have all that.
Right away. Alright. Well, guys, I think that's it. That's all the news articles I have for today.
Yeah.
I mean,
thank you for
other than
joining.
that, I mean, there's also Amazon laid off 14,000 people today. That was also on Game Rant, but it kind of just seemed like the article was mainly the guy wanted to talk about Amazon laying off 14,000 people and not really care a shit about about the gaming. They're like, this might impact Amazon Games, but if like you didn't really focus on that. You can't just
Yeah,
focus on
a
everyone
lot
losing
of
their
gaming
jobs.
news pushes other people's agenda, which I think is unbiased. I think is terrible, but you know that's just news
It
in
is
general.
biased. Yeah, we're everyone's here for fucking games,
Well,
but
there you go.
it is what it is. Thank you guys so much for coming by.
And just like that, you've survived another transmission from 89.9, the void. The broadcast is over. The signal remains. End transmission.
Imagine the look on your child's face when you cut into the cake and there's his favorite flavor of ice cream.